Glad to have you with us from Dick Stadium in Kent, Ohio, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. As we'll see a team from the American, the Virginia Tech Hokies. The Hokies will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Kent State's offense will get first crack at it today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was
Oh, he's got some space. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Golden Flashes want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Golden Flashes are on the move.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Let's talk for a second about Kent State. They've really got it going the last few weeks, won their last 3, and maybe going to get a little bit of national attention.
Yeah, they had some bumps in the road early in the year, but this is a team that's starting to peak at the right time. They're building momentum, building confidence, stacking these wins. They want to put another one in the W column here today, Dave.
And this is why we love the expansion of the college football playoff. Sometimes you get hot at the right time. Like late in the season, you look like a team that could do some damage, and then you get to that moment and you get the opportunity now. So keep putting it together and see what happens.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Fry. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Need to do a better job as a defender tackling the catch. On the curl route, he had a chance to break on the ball, get the receiver down, couldn't do it, and as a result, they give up an explosive play.
And the Golden Flashes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Buys a little time with his feet. He's going to run it. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
They've been great on 3rd down. Now to finish the deal on 1st and goal. He's got his man. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Virginia Tech, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today.
Breaks into the open. Got the first down. Looking for more.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Working the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Many times the Hokies have had a dynamic threat running the ball at quarterback, but you got to be efficient like this in the passing game.
No doubt, and you got to have some balance on offense. You got to be able to make those plays down the field in the passing game to make you honor it and get some guys out of the box so it's not just running quarterback all the time.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Overton. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. Now on first and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The golden flashes want to crank the tempo. Motion from the wideout. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Second down coming up. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking for room. It's Overton. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. Bought a little time, lets it go. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They're going to pass on the field goal. They're still looking for 6 in this situation. Tries to get it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, if you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward.
Turning it on! That'll be enough for a 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the golden flashes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got it in the middle. It's Prime. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Morton. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
The golden flashes headed quickly to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Here comes the heat. Finds his big tight end. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the golden flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. That's reeled in. It's Combs. Makes the tackle at the 24, but from inside the 10 to across the 20 on the pickup of 15. Rides to the back and leaves it on the option. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result, was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Trying to move the sticks on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. At the 35, he's loose. Wide open. Touchdown, Hokies. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Complete to the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking downfield on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And they're in quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll ride the hot hand. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The golden flashes in the hurry up. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. They're working that left side. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the golden flashes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this. Got it, looking for a first. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Wants to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The golden flashes have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kent State.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of the defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Give to the single back. Got the first down and still on his feet. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent.
And the Golden Flashes will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
It's complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Pulls it in, it's Wiggins. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Hokies are flying down the field.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give on the inside. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. No good. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. At midfield, he's got room. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
To the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Prime. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. It's caught downfield. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. They'll throw it from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Fry. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The golden flashes, moving quickly to the line. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, golden flashes. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by just 1 over Clemson. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Tackle is made at the 37.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick release by the QB. At the 20, he's got space. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. It's complete to the right. Gets away from one, finds room. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's stopped. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. That's the into the period, and Kent State is out front. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands, it's Fry. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
And the golden flashes are in the hurry-up.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so...
Touchdown, Kent State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer.
That's a good first down for this offense. Get something positive going. Like, listen, the possessions are shrunk now. We're in the fourth quarter. The clock is ticking for us. Down 2 possessions. You're not going to get many more, so they got to be smart with the football while still being aggressive.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30. It's 3rd and short. Here's the snap. Ready to cut one loose. They've got the screen set up. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. There's been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Wiggins. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these 1st downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a
nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Overton. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the...
Taking it the other way. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Golden Flashes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fakes to grab. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Gonna look downfield again. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Golden Flashes will snap it on 1st and 10. Got a man. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's moving out of the pocket. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dobbs. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.